Good day, USA! Welcome to Flag Steward's Be a Stud Citizen message. We'll change in how we do things once a week. We call it a Be a Stud Citizen message. Usually we're relaying a story about some famous personality or place, something that makes you want to be or sets the example for you to be a stud citizen, being an awesome, good to each other citizen. In any event, today, because we had two states with the same birthday this week, we're doing a happy belated birthday to Tennessee, whose birthday was actually on June 1st. But before we get to that, where's our flag, the U.S. flag at half-staff today? Well, we've got two new half-staffs in Alaska and Wisconsin. Wisconsin and Alaska. You can click on the links below to find out about their honorees, and then we'll have the half-staff atop the California State Capitol will end at sunset today. Well, as will Alaska and Wisconsin, so those are just one-day half-staffs. But again, click on the links, you get all the information you need. Today's historical moment from our flag celebrates Tennessee's statehood. That's right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tennessee. I know I can't sing a note. So what are the state initials of Tennessee? Come on, kids. I know you don't write letters, so you may not know. It's TN. Every state has one. And I don't know. Maybe they're not as important to know since kids don't write letters and address envelopes anymore. In any event, Tennessee was admitted to the Union on June 1st of 1796. It was the 16th state to join the United States of America. Its capital is Nashville, which is also known as kind of the country music capital. Tennessee's population is 6.9 million. I didn't realize it was that many. That's a lot. 16th most populated state, and its size rank is the 36th largest state. So how did Tennessee get its name? Well, like its neighboring state, Kentucky, the origin of Tennessee's name is not certain, but researchers believe it comes from a Native American Cherokee tribe word meaning meeting place or winding river. The first known written record of the name was from a Spanish explorer, Captain Juan Pardo, in 1567. He named the Native American village that he had passed through in this area as Tennesquee, or something close to that. All right, the nickname of Tennessee, well, the Volunteer State, just like the college football name, the Tennessee Volunteers. I haven't looked it up, but it probably has something to do with the 1930s and all the government. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I should look it up and pass it along. Today's Tennessee landmarks and historic sites. Well, we got the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, one of America's most visited national parks. It has some of the highest mountains east of the Mississippi, and this is a view from Mount LeConte. We've got the Ryman Auditorium, which when I heard that, I was like, what the heck's the Ryman Auditorium? What's so famous about that? Well, it's better known as the Grand Ole Opry House. I see a little spelling error I got to fix. It's a 2,300-seat live event venue that was home of the Grand Ole Opry Show from 1943 to 1974, and I remember watching that with my parents. That show was a big part of helping spread country music across America rather than just in the Southeast. And Graceland is the famous former home of Elvis Presley. It's another great historic landmark to visit. The mansion owned by Elvis's daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, was declared a National Historic Landmark. It's about 10 miles outside Memphis, and it's the third most visited house in the United States. And I'm running out of time, so you got to find out and go through, do you know this about Tennessee? Some fun from our flag, because it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance. Students across America at home or school, please unite and recite the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's it. That's today's U.S. flag tribute. Go out and be a stud citizen. That means be an awesome, good to each other citizen. Keep America beautiful, and remember, in God we trust. Since we have a few seconds, we will go back to the joke that I enjoyed. Jack asked Diane, what did Tennessee? Jack wasn't sure, so he said, the same stuff as Arkansas. All right. Later.